Aries, welcome to your April reading. Hope everybody's doing great. Aries, April. Okay. Very similar to another sign. I can't recall which one exactly. I'll tell you this, Aries. Hold this up. Interesting. So, if I truly feel that right now you prefer not to think about so much as to, why am I getting vetting? So it's almost like you need to do interviews to, right now you did the spring cleaning, okay? That's what happened. Now, in terms of what did you do the spring cleaning towards? People, yes, but it's not just people. I think that you did that for yourself also. This time of your life, you are prioritizing your emotional stability. And the only way that you can prioritize your emotional stability is to be able to feel secure within yourself. In order for us to be secure in ourselves, we need to do away with the expectation of what people can be in our lives fully. And that applies absolutely towards, the people from our past, people that have been there for a while. We do have an emotional attachment to them, yes. But at this point, the emotional attachment is just not enough. Because now what you're trying to do is really level up your life in every aspect. It's giving me those vibes of, you are you're kind of like the average 5 people that you hang out with. That's the type of person that you're going to be, or that you are. And so in order for you to be able to level up in this position of your life, you need to filter out some of the people that you don't want to be with. But honestly, it's also your habits, what you do, what you indulge in, things like that. It's almost like you're trying to, okay, in order for me to make more money, I need to wake up at this time, I need to do, so it's about implementing better habits too, in order to get to that point. You have understood that part already. And you're starting from a ground level of being really halfway through that process. You are just initiating. And in order for us to move forward, we need to really put the emotional attachment to the side. You're trying your best to do away with that. I think that is the one aspect that you're having difficulties with. Because it's almost like, why am I getting trauma bonding? Interesting. It's very busy in your head because you're having to unlearn a lot of things that you have learned. Your perception of how people are supposed to be, where they end up by being the way that they are. You're having to rework a lot of that. I think the contemplation, sitting by yourself, you don't see it as productive because you start thinking of just stuff that doesn't get you anywhere. You're not able to get to a point where you're fully passing to the next phase. And it's one of those things that we think, and we end up in the same position again. When we say that, we're going to change this time around, we're going to stop with the nonsense, stop hanging out with these people, stop doing this certain thing. But the more you think about it, the more you end up in the same position. And then you stay in a place where it's very stagnant. And it's very difficult for you because, like, at the end of the day, you are a cardinal sign. You want to get things started. You want to push forward. But if you're doing that and you're ending up in the same position, it's not really doing anything. You're just really fulfilling others' needs versus your needs. And at this point, you're trying to do differently. What's the advice? Okay. So this is about you taking lead, about really being yourself, being who you want to be, doing what you want to do, and loving the way that you want to love. That's the best way to vet people. Not by being a bouncer, by seeing if they check a certain checklist, but more so about you going down the track, following your own footsteps, and whoever you turn around and see behind you, those are the ones that are there to be with you. This is a time where we have to be the ones that move forward, be proactive about what we want to accomplish. And if people are not in it for us, so that we can be the best versions of ourselves, if they are not there to support us, then they shouldn't be there in the first place. And I don't even know why I'm saying us. I'm not even an Aries. So maybe it's some sort of group thing, maybe. You are in you are working with others, but nonetheless, you decide upon which direction to take your life, upon which direction you want to take this particular thing, this relationship, whatever. And if you turn around and you don't see others following you, then that's exactly what should be happening. Because you know that the right people will be there with you, regardless of what you decide. But one thing is for sure, you're the one that needs to determine and take charge. And not wait for others to be at a place where they are synced up with you. You don't have time for that. You need to move forward. Because we have a limited amount of time. And if we are wasting that time waiting for people, we are doing a disservice to ourselves. Okay? That's what I have, Aries. If it resonated, like, share, subscribe. And if you want a personal, the link is down below. Good luck.